Welcome back to the We Are City channel for an episode of our Manchester City Reboot Career Mode. Start off today's episode with a scout on one of our loan players out on loan at Norwich City in the Championship in Callum Doyle. Can play centre-back or left-back. He's made 34 appearances so far for Norwich City in all competitions. No goals, but 3 assists from the centre-back and left-back position. He's a promising young centre-back known for his composure on the ball, strong aerial presence and tactical awareness. He's comfortable in possession and he excels in playing out from the back and reads the game well. Key points there to be a Pep Guardiola defender is to play out from the back, and he does that to a really high level. He's got a similar style and profile, apparently, to Aymeric Laporte. That tells you all you need to know about Callum Doyle. He's going for his third promotion, or possible promotion with Norwich City. He got to the promotion playoff finals with Coventry City. He was promoted with Leicester last season, and this year he's going for that promotion with Norwich City as well. But he's certainly a centre-back, a young centre-back with a lot of pedigree, a good history now. I'd like him to play Premier League football perhaps next season, if it's not for us, on loan. And then I'm really looking at him coming into the Manchester City side and perhaps replacing a Nathan Ake, a John Stones, someone who's getting a little bit older. We're playing Leverkusen in the Champions League, and we are looking to sort of change things around a little bit, match them in a sense, to try and beat them today. So we go with our own sort of 5-2-3. Doku, false 9, Foden and Savinho is Manchester City's front three today. We've got Rodri and Bruyne partnering in the midfield too. It's then Vardiol, Ake, Captain Diaz, Akanji and Bernardo Silva in a sort of 3 and then maybe a 4 or 5. I'm not exactly sure. Bernardo will be a right midfielder. Vardiol will be a left wing back. On the bench, you've got Ivan, Tony, Oscar, Bob, Jack Grealish, Kovacic, Ortega, Stones and Walker. And we can change this if we need to. Maybe Tony comes on as a focal point. Maybe Walker comes in as a right wing back. Maybe Stones comes in. I'm not exactly sure. It is adaptable, this formation. We're just trying to match Leverkusen a bit and see if we can confuse them by playing that way. Well, it's 1-1 as Bayer Leverkusen make them way into the Etihad Stadium, the city of Manchester Stadium, to take on Manchester City in the Champions League round of 16. Second leg, all square, like we said, 1-1. Pep Guardiola takes on XABI Alonso's side. The two champions, still champions of both their own countries in Germany and of England, go head-to-head. Jeremy Frimpong in there. We'll fight till the end, and we'll certainly have to win this difficult tie. Well, it's certainly getting too warm in here, so the jumper is off. And it's off for a tense one here. Manchester City versus Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. Savinho. Savinho in towards Doku. It's defended well. Back to the goalkeeper, Radetzky. That was a good chance for City at the start of this game. 3 minutes in. Right to Bernardo again, who's the extra man in this wide area. Doesn't matter if he's the extra man because he's playing for Leverkusen there with that pass by Bernardo Silva. Klosek past Akanji, who's been one of our standout players in recent games here, Akanji. But not today. Adam Klosek is in. Diaz with a challenge, and Ruben Diaz with a crucial block behind for a corner. Brilliant from the captain, but City caught out on the counter there way too easy. But we've gone too defensive on our approach, matched from Leverkusen. To Doku. Oh, late one by Frimpong. Doku gets the better in there. No yellow card for Jeremy Frimpong. Which the referee sets a precedent that those sort of challenges are allowed today. Which I'm pretty sure they won't. When a man in a blue shirt makes the tackle. Bernardo Silva. Already at half time I'm thinking big changes to this team. 21 minutes in and I'm already absolutely done with the midfield. Terrier spins. Vardiol decides not to go with him. Terrier hits one. Just wide by the Frenchman. Ake couldn't catch him. Vardiol had no intention to try and do any defending, it seemed. Just to Bernardo Silva. Savinho. And here comes Jeremy Doku with the pace here. And Doku's away from Joel Matip. Doku. Doku. Doku for City, and a save by Radetzky at that near post. All right, for the middle of us here. Diaz steps out. Good feet by Patrick Schick. Ruben Diaz has no weight. Vardiol takes a man out. Back to a Leverkusen player. Surely the yellow card comes out here for Joško Vardiol for that challenge on Maxence Terrier there. Nowhere near the ball. Takes the man out completely. Free kick Leverkusen in a good position. You'd say it's too far out for Grimaldo. I'm going to try it maybe. Grimaldo does try it. Ederson. What a save up and over the bar by City's Brazilian. Onto Doku. Frimpong's flattened here. Jeremy Doku up against Joel Matip. Doku. Doku! Save by Radetzky. And a good save by the keeper. Oh, and he's just running straight out for a goal kick. Half time. 1-1 and it's not working for City at the moment. The second half underway here at the Etihad. Manchester City make no changes at half time for Pep Guardiola. But I am looking at maybe an Ivan Toney coming on at some point in this one. That is certainly a change I'd like to make. Frimpong is away from Foden here at the start of this one. Jermaine Frimpong with a chance down his far side here. Joshko Vardiol's across to him. Frimpong past Vardiol as well. Cross comes in. Diaz heads it away. Edge the box to Alex Garcia. And he deflects over the bar. What a start that could have been to the second half for Bayer Leverkusen. Back into Akanji. Good ball through to Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Foden. Foden the turn here. And he hits one. It's a save by Hradecky. But a good attempt by Phil Foden. Vardiol. Rodri. Look at that space for Doku. What a pass to Doku. Doku for City. Jeremy Doku! 1-0 Manchester City in the Champions League. And it's Jeremy Doku off that left-hand side. Brilliant play by City there. Combination play. Opens up space for Doku and he's off. And he's in behind. And they can't catch him. And it's a good finish by Doku by Hradecky. City 1, Leverkusen 0. And 2-1 lead in aggregate. And the goal comes in the 64th minute. Diaz covering a wide area, which is not exactly what we want to see. Grimaldo into the box. Diaz across. Grimaldo. Rodri a tackle in the box, can't make it. Cuts inside. It's Bernardo Silva the challenge. City get everybody back there. Doku. Well to stop Doku there. Foden. Rodri. Rodri sets himself. Hradecky makes the save. Rodri across, covering that ground really well. Grimaldo looking to get into a wide area. Bernardo Silva, what a challenge from Bernardo Silva. Brilliant from Bernardo again for City. Bernardo sends Savinho. Up against Cosinu here, the Brazilian. Savinho. Great skill by Savinho. Rodri. Bernardo. Back wide to Savinho. Grimaldo, great interception. Bernardo didn't put enough on it. Followed by Leverkusen, but it's not enough time. Manchester City are through in the Champions League to the quarterfinals. Our first clean sheet in the Champions League comes in the round of 16 stage after playing 10 games, 11 games in this competition. We finally get a clean sheet at home. It's a Jeremy Doku goal that sends City to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And there are the Champions League quarterfinal draw. Arsenal versus Bayern, PSG versus Manchester City, Barcelona, Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund against Sporting. Sporting done very well to get to the quarter-final stage. They played Dortmund, Liverpool through to face Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain through to face us, and Arsenal through to play Bayern Munich. Who's going to go through there? I expect it's tight. I mean, I'd like it to be us. I think it'll be us, Liverpool and Bayern and Dortmund in that semi-final. 2 English teams and 2 German teams, if my prediction comes correct. And of course, we've got to get past the mighty PSG, who've had a perfect record so far in this Champions League competition. Well, big breaking news here that initially shocked me, but not too much anymore. It is Kevin De Bruyne announcing his retirement from international football. Everyone stay calm. Not at the panic stations anymore. Everyone relax. He's retiring from international football. That ACL injury for the captain of Belgium and Manchester City has really ruined his season and perhaps ruined his career. We're not exactly sure. We heard in the last episode from De Bruyne himself that things aren't going so well with the recovery from the knee injury currently. But he's announced his retirement for international football. He won't be playing for Belgium anymore, but hopefully he will be playing for Manchester City in the future if he can overcome that injury. That is the big key point. And at the moment, De Bruyne thinks he won't overcome it in time to play for Belgium again. De Bruyne and Belgium, that journey is over, but hopefully De Bruyne's journey at Manchester City isn't. Well, this is how the Premier League table is looking. 3 points off Liverpool again after Liverpool draw 2-2 with Leicester City. We face off against 8th place Crystal Palace, who've got the league's top goal scorer, second top goal scorer in Eberechi Eze, who's got 19 goals this season. Whereas Liverpool, they will play. Who will Liverpool play? Manchester United away from home. Man United could beat them. We could win that one against Crystal Palace away from home. And that would mean we were level on points and back top of the table on goal difference with 7 games remaining in the league table. Things are certainly hotting up in the Premier League title race. This Oliver Glasner's Crystal Palace side are a little bit out of form. 3 wins and 2 losses in their last 5. John Stone starts in goal. It's Monoith, Anderson the captain, Goy, Richards and Chilwell the back 5. Doucouré and Walton that midfield 2, and that's very attacking midfield, or attacking trident anyway, of Mateta, Eze and Kamada the front 3. Henderson, Mitchell, El Shawari, Noosa, Edouard, Klein and Viper on the bench. And Eze, 19 goals in the Premier League this season. He's the man to look out for at Selhurst Park. Well, this is the side we're going to be going with today against Crystal Palace. Phil Foden missed out today. He's not quite fit and ready to be in the side. Ivan Toney's very tired. So we have him to play the false 9 once again. Bernardo Silva starts up top with Grealish and Savinho in the wing areas. Guimaraes, Rodri and Kovacic in a very sort of defensive-looking midfield 3. With Vardy, Akanji, Captain Diaz and Walker the back 4. Ederson starts in goal. We've got Ivan Toney, Jeremy Doku, Bob McAtee, Ake, Stones and Ortega on the City bench. Away we are at Selhurst Park, a tough place to go, and there was the Premier League leading goal scorer for Crystal Palace. 19 Premier League goals from Eberechi Eze from attacking midfield. Palace in 8th place, out of form at the moment, but looking for 3 points as they perhaps get a European spot this season with only 8 games remaining in the Premier League season. Well, Selhurst Park is rocking. Phil Foden not in there. Bernardo Silva is in there for Manchester City at false 9. Out of there against Walker. Eze. Rodri steps out. He's not won that one. Eze. Space for Jean-Philippe Mateta here. Mateta hits one. Ederson makes the save. And Palace have a corner as quickly as that. Swiftly in. 8 minutes Jean-Philippe Mateta. Testing goalkeeper Ederson. This is a big game away in the Premier League. A tough one. Kamada. Kamada. Feet. Vardy throws the foot out there. Kamada on the left foot puts it wide. That was a good chance. I thought they were actually going to score there, Palace. Little back heel. In the final third, our passing is so bad. It's unbelievable. Mateta makes a run here. And Palace away. Kovacic across, can't win it. Guimaraes, great pressing by Bruno Guimaraes here. And he keeps it. Savinho. Rodri. Wide to Grealish with a ball. Grealish. Far post. Savinho arriving. City score, but Savinho is offside. Good balling by Grealish. Savinho offside at the far post. Really good balling by Jack Grealish. Back to Kovacic and Vardyol's final ball. Poor again, but Kovacic wins it back for City. Grealish. Rodri. Guimaraes. He stood off him. Bruno Guimaraes hits one, blocked away by Palace, and Kamada lead to counter. Bernardo for City, chased by Wharton. Bernardo. Grealish. Back to Bernardo. Bernardo in behind here. Bernardo Silva puts his foot through this one. And Bernardo Silva makes it 1-0 Manchester City at Selhurst Park. Good play by Bernardo in the false 9 role today. Ahead of Oscar Bob, we've gone with Bernardo Silva. Good play. Good finish by Bernardo Silva. And Manchester City have the lead here at Selhurst Park after 39 minutes. Well, certainly not going to be an easy game. We've been dominant. We've been good. In an even better position. Wharton away from Guimaraes. Kamada. Past Ruben Diaz. Kamada, and what a save from goalkeeper Ederson. Smothers that one out quickly. Poor defending by City. Saved by the goalkeeper Ederson. Bernardo. Guimaraes. Rodri. Walker. Across to Jack Grealish. Oh, if Kyle Walker plays a better pass, City are 2-0 up there. Great play. That final pass by Walker lets us down. Half time, City 1, Palace 0. Guimaraes. Great ball into Savinho. Takes it down well, the Brazilian. Guimaraes again. Onto the head of Bernardo Silva. What a ball. Onto Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Savinho does really well. Works it wide to Vardy. Grealish. In behind to Vardy. What a ball by Grealish. It's Joško Vardy from centre-back. Vardy! And a save by Johnston. And behind for a corner. Where's chance for City's full-back there? Manoith. Vardy tries to stay with him. Manoith. Back to Mateta. Akanji with a tackle in the box. Vardy all the way to Grealish. Down to Kovacic. Over to Bernardo Silva. Adam Wharton in there. Bernardo wins the header. Well done, Rodri into Kyle Walker. Walker to Savinho. Savinho against Chilwell. He's going to beat him for pace. Savinho. He's off here. Savinho. Brilliant Savinho. Oh, taken down by Richards. Penalty Manchester City. Great skill by Savinho here. Completely does Richards. This touch here. And Richards makes the challenge. He dives in. Man, Rodri to take the penalty. Rodri wants it. Rodri takes it. Rodri bottom corner. 2-0 Manchester City. Up steps Rodri with a massive goal in the title race. That is an absolutely massive goal. 2-1. 2-0. I mean, if they pull one back at 2-1 now, we've got that chance. Rodri steps up from the penalty spot. Bottom left-hand corner. Dispatches it with power as Rodri. If the keeper goes the right way, I still don't think he saves it. 2-0 City. Guimaraes. Running Guimaraes wide to Vardiol. Pace from the fullback Vardiol, who's very quick. Vardiol. And Vardiol's away here. And Vardiol for City. And Vardiol into Bernardo Silva for 3-0. City are coming away with 3 points from Selhurst Park. And a big 3-0 win for this City side. Brilliant from Joško Vardiol. He just kept going and going and going after being found by Bruno Guimaraes. And there's no saving that one for John Stone. 3-0 Manchester City. 3 points at Selhurst Park. And if Man United do us a favour, we are back top of this Premier League table. We do need United to do us a favour. Brilliant from Bernardo Silva at false 9. Into the middle they go. Space in the midfield. Why they send it? Kamada. Diaz missed the challenge. Kamada with a good save by Ederson. Back out to El Shaarawy. Back out to Eze. Good feet by Eze. Ake with a tackle in the box here. Back to Eze. On to Kamada. Ederson with another save. Diaz away and into the hands of goalkeeper Ederson. McAtee. Oscar Bob. Back into McAtee. Options in the box here. McAtee into the box. McAtee. McAtee. McAtee! Saved by Johnston. And that is full time. Crystal Palace fall to Manchester City, who pick up a 3-0 win. And if we can get Man United with a loss, if United lose that game, City are back top of the Premier League table. Pep Guardiola's side will fight to the very end in this title race here. Well, some pretty good breaking news to end today's episode. It is Manchester City's goalkeeper Ederson has signed a 2-year contract extension until 2028. The Brazilian has had a very good season despite maybe a bit of a shaky start at the start of it. And he is now fully fledged himself as the first choice goalkeeper for the long term of Manchester City. He's already been at the club a long time, and that will take him up to nearly 10 years at the club until 2028. That is brilliant. Ederson, I mean, goalkeepers get better with age. They can play for a long time. I don't see us ever having another goalkeeper in there other than Ederson. Stefan Ortega, who has pushed Ederson for the last 2 seasons or so, he will be leaving the club. He's asked to leave the club. There is negotiations apparently going on behind the scenes with Bayer Leverkusen, but a contract extension for Ederson until 2028 takes him over 10 years at the club for Manchester City if he fulfills his contract and is our goalkeeper for that long amount of time. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video if you aren't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new, and of course you can join the We Are Steam Members Club. It's totally worth it to see extended episodes and also early access. We'll see you guys next time.